Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Kelly Sabrina. Today I was just thinking while I was at work, I was just thinking about how God has his best for us and how we should never settle for less. We should never settle for less than what God has for us, and he has his very best for us. We should never settle for less than our standard, and we should always have standards. We should always have high standards for ourselves. But when I say high standards for ourselves, I don't mean unrealistic standards. So not something unrealistic, not something that's unattainable for you, but something that is standards that are realistic, standards that are obtainable for you in your current situation, for your current lifestyle. And I don't believe we should ever fall below those standards. Because why would we? We deserve the very best. God wants to give us the very best, and we need to be receptive of that. We need to be receptive of all the amazing, wonderful, great things that God has for us. And I say this because sometimes when we're waiting, we're in that waiting period, when we're in that isolation period, wanting a certain result that we haven't gotten yet, we can get pretty impatient. We can get very impatient with ourselves, with God. And sometimes when we're impatient or you're in that moment where you're desperate, you can settle for less than what God has for you. You can settle for less than what you want for yourself and what your own standards are. And it's very easy to fall into that. For example, for me, I'm going to be honest, on this journey of, there's different areas of my life, but I'll talk about the marital aspect, wanting to be married. I will not settle for less than God's best. I'm not going to settle than less than what my standards are. And sometimes it can be hard. You can think, oh, you know what? Well, maybe, if this guy would just do this and do that, maybe I can get him to do this and do that. And, everything will be okay. Everything would be fine. Or maybe I just make this suggestion, things will work out. Or, maybe he can change this way or that way. Oh, it's just this. Oh, it's just that. It's not a big deal. Oh, he's not a Christian. Oh, not a big deal. He's not Christian. Oh, he's not spiritual. Oh, not a big deal. He doesn't pray. Not a big deal. And it's like, no, you absolutely cannot settle, especially on very important values and things that are very important to you and things that you feel like this person must have, or whatever aspect of your life it is. It's important to know our standards, never settle for below those standards, and also always remember, no matter what area of our life we're applying this to, that God has his very best for every area of our life. That God has plans for us to prosper. He has an expected end for us. And to never settle for less. Because we are queens. If you're a man listening to this, you are a king. And kings and queens only get the best. They only deserve the best. So I don't know who needs to hear that. I hope you received it well. Hope this helped you in some kind of way for today. Much peace, love, abundance, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.